Hi, my name is Ray Kerlick. I'm an attorney in the law firm of Wadler, Perches, Hundl, and Kerlick in Wharton, Texas. We serve counties all throughout rural Texas, and we get a lot of questions about oil and gas law. The purpose of this video is to provide some information totally on a general nature and without providing any specific legal advice to anyone. If someone watching this does have a legal question or a legal dispute, please contact an attorney to discuss any legal disputes you may have. Today I want to talk a little bit about executory rights and bonuses. Most people have heard of oil and gas lease bonuses, but let's talk a little bit about what that means. Whenever an oil company wants to drill a well on your property, they are required to either purchase the mineral interests from you or to get a lease of your interests in the minerals under your property. That lease is different than most leases that you've heard of before. The lease essentially gives them the right to go in and take out all of the oil and gas from underneath your property. It has a specified term and a specified royalty or percentage that the oil company will pay you of the oil and gas that they get out of the ground. In order to tempt you into signing this lease, typically the oil company will offer what they call a bonus. Places where it gets confusing is where there are multiple property owners of the same piece of property. And the question that's often raised to us is who is responsible or who needs to be paid the bonus? And the answer is it depends. It depends on how the interest is held. There is no law that governs bonuses. Bonuses are strictly a rule of negotiation. However, the general rule is only people that have to sign a lease would be required to give a bonus or would be required to be paid a bonus. And so that comes down to what's called executory rights. Executory rights means having the right to sign. Many people have the right to royalties of minerals under their property, but don't have the right to actually sign the bonus. These people, we'll talk about those rights in a different video, but those people do not have a right to sign the lease. Only the executory right owner does. Therefore, because they're not signing the lease, these people typically do not get a bonus. The bonus, again, is simply a temptation or a reward for signing a lease with a given oil company. Now, again, many people get confused with bonuses. They think this is the only money they're ever going to get from an oil and gas lease, and so they really want to hold out for a lot of money with a bonus. And there's nothing wrong with that, although it's much like anything else. It's whatever the market will pay is what your best bonus is going to be. But recognize that in almost every case, a good well under your land is going to be worth a lot more than a bonus. And so I think the potential for losing out on a big well should be weighed when determining what kind of bonus one should discuss or hold out for when signing a lease. Generally speaking, there are also certain types of bonuses that are associated with extending leases. We'll talk about that in another video, but those are also typically negotiated as part of the original lease package. As a final note, the bonus payment itself will probably be reported to the IRS. However, it won't be recorded in any public documents anywhere. So it's literally a matter of being between you and your oil company, and again, the IRS, depending on how they report it. So, good luck.